Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crying is a Free Action, a podcast about news, politics, and the recent goings-on in our home states, the United States, and around the world. We call it that because we like tabletop RPGs. I really like the Cosmere Brandon Sanderson one. That one got recommended to me. I do like tabletop RPGs. Hit me up with your favorite one in the comments below. We call it that because you get actions in those kind of games. Crying is a free action. I got to do one this week during a protest. I got to cry as a free action during a protest. I got to cry as a free action.
Did you actually cry though?
What's that?
Did you actually cry though?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I know, bitch.
I'm currently crying.
I only cry during.
Yeah, I don't like crying either.
Yeah.
I was crying earlier.
Like when Optimus Prime gets killed.
No. He says, "Do not grieve."
Oh yeah. That's
manly,
right.
It's
that's
manly.
Right. Manly.
Tears.
It's not tears. It's just rain.
Yeah.
Even if you're indoors.
Like tears in the rain. Something. Star drops at Tennyson Gate. Anyways, let's watch some okay. It's been a week for me personally. Like, people have just been stupid, and I don't know what's going on because our president is also really stupid.
Yeah, and we're also joined here by Al and Tommy. Hi.
Yeah. Nah. It's what's his name?
Whatever.
It's what's his name and those guys.
All right, cool. So, So first up, I guess we do have is this is Trump muses about fighting Elvis during Graceland tour. So our president did go here. We're gonna watch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Trump went to Graceland, which is a monument to Elvis Presley, and
he looks so fucking stupid.
And like the curator or a guide or somebody who works there was talking to him, and it was like, he had two black belts, and Trump was immediately like, could I have taken him?
Oh my god!
And she was like, what? So
the correct answer would have been no.
The answer is no. Yeah, he would have beat your ass, dude. I'm not trying to.
He declares that.
I'm not trying to glaze on Elvis here too, because he also liked him young. Oof.
Is this an Elvis song? Hurt? Isn't that Johnny Cash?
No, actually, it's a 9 Inch Nails song covered by Johnny Cash.
Damn. Well,
hey, I knew something.
Oh, we also have the video here, I guess. Oh, hang on, I wasn't sharing my thing. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, thank you for joining us here on my first podcast. So I've been.
Yeah, it's our first day. Thank you for being here.
So, yep. So here we go. So So there we go.
That's how that works.
Yeah. So Donald Trump visits Graceland here. So I guess we can.
Yeah, we're not watching 8 minutes of him being. Oh boy.
Let's see.
San Francisco would make it something. Would bring it back to where it was, and the mayor's working.
He's
hard.
like sitting at the table.
He's working hard there, but we could do things that they just can't do. Do you get treated? Tell me. Does Elvis get treated better than me?
Oh, you picked a good one. That was the capping point. Does Elvis get treated better than me?
I hope so.
So you have some from both. It's people want to. He was so revolutionary and so important that I think that brilliance people are afraid of.
That fella right there in the leather jacket is a better diplomat than Trump is.
Please.
We have a few more things over here I wanted to show you. So if you'll just
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's.
So this is a portrait of Elvis that was done when he was in basic training in Fort Hood, Texas, and it shows you Elvis's natural hair color of blonde.
He went to Fort Hood. That explains so much.
Yeah,
he dyed his hair black because he thought it brought his facial features better out on film, and so he started doing that after his first movie, Love Me Tender. This is actually the oldest guitar in our collection. It's a 1956 Gibson J200. Elvis used it in the movies
Let's go steal that thing. I want to play that.
And King Creole, and then used it in Vegas in '69 and '70. And then at the top of the stairs,
he doesn't give a shit.
The outfit that Elvis wears at the end of the '68 comeback special when he sang the.
This lady's just doing her job, and she's doing it pretty well. But goddamn.
After the assassination of Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy, Elvis felt like he needed to make a statement of how America could be. And so that's what if I could.
Oh, she's trying to be like, hey man, America could be great. And he's just like,
So he loved this place, right?
He did.
No, he loved this place. No, he loved America.
Yeah, everything you see in the house is original.
And he
all the furnishings, all the
so
drapes,
let's not glaze on
everything
Elvis too much.
The chandelier above the stairs was actually taken apart here in the hallway to be reassembled because it was too large to fit through any of the doors.
Oh.
Yep. And then we're going to come this way. This
You know, I
would have
had that same
been,
reaction
the
too about that.
Master bedroom, the
Oh, that's
primary room.
cool.
You get the whole tour.
He does get the full tour of Elvis's.
You think he had to pay entry?
Yeah.
$40 a tour Graceland, probably.
Yeah, I guess he's apparently a big fan of Elvis. When we went to the jungle room. Yep. I'm trying to find any other, but yeah, there's a lot of fun things here. In
Carpet on the ceiling.
Just carpet
Hell
on the ceiling.
I hate it.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we haven't really talked about that. The Nancy Guthrie thing. I just see the headline there. That's
the Nancy Guthrie thing.
She was one of the first. So Samantha Guthrie is one of the hosts of Today.
She's a journalist, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a pretty goddamn good journalist. And she was one of the first people who ever reported and like interviewed Epstein victims. And then her mom went missing like 2 months ago when all the Epstein stuff started happening. And there's like it's fucking weird, man. Like that whole situation is weird.
Yeah, she's still gone, I think.
Yeah, she's still gone. Yep.
Well,
if you want me to be a realist about this, the problem is typically after 72 hours you don't find somebody, you don't find them.
Yeah, she was 84.
I mean, I don't really think they were trying to look for her that hard, anyways.
Probably. I really want to hope that local law enforcement was, but if the feds were involved, they probably weren't.
Yeah.
It is $85 for a self-guided tour of Graceland.
That seems too much.
Yeah. The Entourage VIP is $148 all ages. It's still self-guided.
Come home, Nancy. Come home from Graceland.
Oh.
Okay. Next up, we got
Moving on.
His FBI
Oh
director
yeah,
gets his personal email.
Kash Patel, Cash Money Patel. This guy. Iran hacked his Gmail, which is really funny.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's basically about it. I think.
Yeah, and he was smoking cigars in Havana. There are a bunch of pictures of him smoking cigars. Yeah, there you go.
Bro, how fucking old was he when these were taken?
Oh my god.
What does he look like? A fucking like underage, barely like college age kid trying to like
look cool. In a Facebook post.
Yeah.
Why are his eyes like this?
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, why are his eyes like that?
Well, why is he always like just like bug-eyed? Like I don't know if we can try to.
That's just his look, bro.
He just all right. He's too excited about these
consciously
cigars.
Trying to do that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's just how his face is, bro.
Listen, I like a good cigar too, but man, you don't got to be weird about it.
I mean, conservatives and closet homosexual tendencies go hand in hand.
Wait, what's gay about cigars?
I'm not talking about the cigar. I'm talking about holding phallic objects.
Oh.
I guess next up I got here is.
So we probably can't play the whole skit. I haven't seen any of it. I've only seen like headlines about it and stuff. I don't even know who this guy is.
We can. Okay, cool. So this is Druski. He's a. I guess like a. He's wearing white-faced right now. He's been doing a few of these kind of skits here, so we can probably just play.
He's a black guy doing whiteface?
He's a black guy doing whiteface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. That's fine.
I'll just play them.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart.
Holy shit. Listen, I don't know Druski, but I like you already.
what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
You,
And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children.
10 out of 10, no notes.
But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
That freaky moves again, man.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pop cup. Yes, everything organic.
Organic. Oh, God.
Doing freaking Pilates here.
7. Are you good? 4, 3.
That shit's rough.
2.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the goals that we care about in this country.
That's
America is built on
solid.
their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones.
Valid
who matter
reaction.
Most.
Yeah.
Thank you, Druski.
Get on your feet!
Yeah. 10 out of 10, no notes. That's really good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh my God.
And so the rib here is that Usha Vance thought that was
this
JD Vance.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's
Yeah. So I'm sure she's having a little fun with it, but yeah. So here we go. Yep. This is on her ex. I thought my husband was in a skit for a second, so because he also Druski also dressed up as like
Druski also did a JD Vance one, kind of.
Well, this is actually just being a southern redneck at
yeah,
NASCAR.
but it's just JD Vance, bro.
So yeah. So
except JD Vance isn't a real redneck.
He is not. There were rumors that Erika Kirk sent a cease and desist letter to Druski over the skit. Druski did have a response. I'm trying to. I don't know if this is real. It could just be rumors. But there was some little back and forth between Druski and stuff about, you get kind of mad. You're forgiven that somebody has killed your husband, and I'm just here, just making fun of you, and you're sending me a cease and desist letter. So, know, but it could be reports are fake, according to Newsweek. But it's funner to think otherwise.
Yeah.
In other news in the clown show, we got CPAC host.
Oh yeah, you got a clip for this one. This is great.
Might have it. It actually might be here. I have to watch on X though. Damn it.
Ew.
That's fine.
How many of you?
I don't even have an X account.
All right, this will do. This will do.
I don't even want to call it X. It's Twitter.
You could always just use X cancel and then put the account.
It's fine. I can just hit play here. Ooh. So here we go.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. That was the wrong answer.
Oh my God.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No.
Oh God. They know what they're doing is illegal.
Yeah, no,
and this is like, oh, hey, we're going to ask you to do more illegal stuff.
How many of you agree with that?
And they're like, no, man. No, we're tired of corruption.
You never ask, you should only ask questions that you'd like the answers to.
Exactly.
So let's see. I don't think I have any other clown show news.
That's okay. We had a No Kings protest this weekend. How did that go? Any of y'all go? I got my white savior participation trophy.
Nope.
No, I had to wait at home for somebody, but it was pretty good though. So we have about 8 million people across the country, show up. So that's
pretty
great.
Solid.
Mm-hmm. Yep, some guy worked. Yep, that's fair. What was it like in your area?
It was nice, people were always nice. We go out and have a good time, and people, everybody's got music going, and I would say that there were way more people there. So at first I was like, oh man, did we not get as many as last time? And they're like, no, there's a lot of people here. And then I was like, oh, okay. Cause like we were kind of filling in a big spot, like in kind of a big part of the, I guess where right downtown where you're standing or whatever. But, like we had to leave a little early because I had to go to work. And as we were driving by, and this is after like people were already kind of leaving already. And I was like, oh, holy shit. Even after people started leaving already and we had left, there's still way more out here than there were last time. I was like, oh, so that felt really good. And then like the last time we were out there were these two kids. They had to be like 18 or 19, right? Like at most. Little moppy head little kids in a little like a Chevy S10 or whatever. And they would drive by and rev the little 4-cylinder engine like it meant anything. And the one guy had a tiny little megaphone, but they never actually used it. And then they were driving by again, but then after about 20 minutes, the one kid in there, his homie, the passenger, he was just disappeared. And then as they were driving again, it was just him, and then he was just gone. And there was like 3 sad old dudes who came by and gave us the finger, and that was it. And then everybody else was like very supportive. And even all the bus drivers, all the cops were waving. It was pretty funny.
That's excellent. Yeah, I mean, I did see a lot of them in my area. It was a lot more of, I guess there's some weird criticism, like, how come we're only doing this for like 2 hours? I'm like,
yeah, that's the one, and I was trying to tell people that when I was there, I was like, I'm down for doing this every fucking Saturday.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, what do you got going on? Nothing. Let's be here. And then like, let's use. And so the one thing I do like, the No Kings in North Dakota is that they are working with the DNC NPL, which is our Democratic Party here in the state.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to get like supplies and things like that for raising or getting together for like moms to give to their kids. So it's like diapers and wet naps and paper towels and stuff. So they're like, hey, you don't have to bring this stuff, but we are collecting it. And so it was really cool that we like they got to do something to help while we were also, protesting this whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's a great time. It sounds like I know I did join like a buy nothing group on Facebook, which which is great. 'Cause I've just been trying to clean up my parents' hoarding house. So just things disappear. Like, hey, where'd this go? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we can go deep on anti-consumption one day if you want. I know.
But no, it's pretty good. Just thanks to Mel when it came on. Like, hey, this is an easy way for me to participate without going out there, because I wanted to go, but I was waiting for the house guest. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
So we already got 10% ethanol fuel.
Yeah.
What are they gonna let up to now?
Yeah. So in this case here, what we have is they're going up to 15%. And generally, we actually have 15% ethanol fuel that's allowed in different areas of the country, but usually it's prohibited in this case. It's prohibited in warm weather because it's going to make smog worse. Because as we know,
it's horrible for the environment. It's okay in the winter, but
yeah. So they're trying to basically water down our gas.
Oh my God, let me fucking read that real quick. President Trump is unleashing American energy dominance.
Oh,
you know how fucking stupid that sounds? Today's action will directly lower prices at the pump. No, it fucking won't.
No. They're going to be the same price with shittier gas.
Yep.
So this is one of the things. So in this case, some areas around the country already have this year round. So it is not going to help out anybody living in like South Dakota, the worst Dakota. So
yes,
um
100%.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
such a beautiful state too.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
A beautiful state with beautiful people who elect horrible, horrible politicians who hate them.
But it's one of those things that we have to remember with these kind of changes is we're also burning the
Wow,
same.
all of them are Midwest states. How about that?
Who would have thought where all that fucking ethanol corn is grown?
Well, as we have to remember that when we're using, we can't always use ethanol fuel depending on the kind of vehicles we have. And
That's
this is
the
actually
whole thing is like you need like if you want to run ethanol gasoline, you need to have the right engine for it. You need to have like a proper. We're not set up for it.
yeah, a lot of
Well, maybe in North Dakota where it's cold all the fucking time, but
well, it burns quite dirty. This is actually an issue we
Yeah.
have with boats a lot since we live down here in Florida. We have a lot of people for fueling up their boats, and you actually have to have special additives or try to buy ethanol-free gas. It was very common down there because that stuff will gunk up your engine. It's incredibly corrosive.
Yes.
It runs worse, and yeah. So
and you think you're saving money at the pump, but then you have to add a whole bottle of extra additives. By the way, gasoline already has a whole bunch of extra additives in it. And then the money you saved is gone because you had to buy something extra so your engine doesn't explode.
That's right.
Fine, just let your engine explode.
So,
just let it happen, bro.
So this is also a really weird one. You might not remember this one a while back, but as we kept adding more uses of ethanol, so we're actually using the same corn for animal feed. It's the same source. So our food's gonna get more expensive, but our gas gets slightly cheaper.
And that's the other thing too is, by the way,
That's a feature, not a bug.
None of these things are good for engines, cars, the environment, animals that they're feeding, and then that we are eating. None of these things are good for us. These are the cheap options.
That's right.
So when they're like, yeah, it's corn fed, like that's because that shit is cheap. Like it's just like swollen empty calories, but for your cows and pigs and shit.
Yep. So in this case here, they also said that, there'll be more ozone issues in the summer. Some people will die. That's more heart attacks.
Sweet, we're gonna have and then issues. Somehow this is gonna also mean like more smoke in North Dakota. Like, because the one thing here is like, oh, the summers are so nice, but now it's just smoke.
Yeah. Even the oil industry ain't happy about this, but probably for other reasons.
Yeah, they're only self-interested.
So yeah, so that's
well, this is an interesting one because like Julie Fedorchak, our North Dakota representative, who you cannot find. She is hiding on a military base somewhere, I'm sure. She is bought and sold by the oil and coal industry. So I wonder how this is rubbing her and what her actual opinion is on this. Because I bet she doesn't have one. Because if she can't read it from a packet, doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's right, Julie. Call me, baby.
You're on blast, bitch. I don't know. You're probably a nice lady. You don't know any better.
I mean, we're going to try to get her out anyways, right? Because she's...
Yeah, absolutely. It's like 74 days until the primary in North Dakota, so...
Yep, so...
speaking of which, we're the team behind EasyVoteND.com. You should go there. Because we're getting into a voting season, I'm about to do a lot more voting content. So we'll get there. It's not that bad. Thank God they did not pass the SAVE Act. That would have made my job way harder. Would have made voting way harder.
Wait, I thought they're still trying to get that passed. Is it not?
Well, they still are. It's hard. I mean, it's going to be really.
It was rejected, but yeah, I mean, they're still the Republicans are trying to push every button to try and make it pass.
Yeah, because if not, then it's going to make voting harder. That's the one thing you need to know about the SAVE Act is it's going to make voting harder for some people, a lot of people. You're going to
specifically women.
specifically women, you're gonna need your fucking passport.
Not even your passport. Is if you get married and you fucking change your name, you're gonna have to.
You need like
you're
your birth
basically
certificate, your marriage certificate.
Even that won't be accepted in some cases.
No, well, yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna need all of these.
Yep.
Yep, like your marriage certificate, your birth certificate, your passport. Like, it's fucking bullshit. It's like Jim Crow to the extreme. Go read Project 2025. Good Lord. If you're a woman, they don't give a shit about you at all.
That's right.
You are livestock to them.
Jesus.
Breeding livestock. Breeding stock.
Not they don't even care. That's just secondary. At any rate, Tommy, what's our next story?
Hang on, I'm just doing some other nonsense real quick.
Some shuffling?
Just shuffling. Just added the group. Yeah, I think I did it right. Cool. We actually have now. Anyways, the next thing we got going on is TMZ publishes Ted Cruz and Marsha Blackburn and Senator Johnson leaving DC as thousands of federal workers go without pay for the fourth week. So this is what is it? The Department of Homeland Security is still not funded, right?
Yeah, DHS is still not being funded.
DHS is not funded, so TSA is. If you see a TSA agent, you say fucking thank you, because they are working without pay right now.
Yeah, so that's pretty bad. They're not doing their jobs. I know that we're talking about getting something going on, but I didn't read much into that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind then. Let's see. Next up here. Oh, that's right. So we're gonna talk about. We can talk about ICE, or we can talk about the Treasury.
I don't know. I don't know which one I hate more. Probably ICE. Let's start with the Treasury.
Okay, sure. So we're gonna talk about some Treasury news. The Treasury has just declared itself basically the U.S. insolvent. So this is yay. Oh no, we can't read because fortunately
we're insolvent.
So that means we can't pay our own debts. We should not be paid. Yeah. So U.S. declared insolvent. Let me just Google this real quick. So we basically have what we call like a balance sheet, right? Let me see if we can find something that's not just a Fortune News. MSN, maybe. Yeah, that looks like a decent thing here. So anyway, we're trying to run like a government, like a business, right? Sometimes. So you have to look at what's known as the balance sheet, which is balancing up like your assets, which are like property, income, stuff coming in versus your liabilities, which are things that you kind of owe to the government.
The shit going out, basically.
Yeah. So in our brain, these are some numbers that make absolutely no sense to our tiny little brains here. We have $6.6 trillion in assets, but then 47 trillion in liabilities. So how do we get kind of not including?
Imagine if a real fucking business tried to work this way.
Plus also another 88 trillion in unfunded obligations.
What if we eliminated waste, fraud, and abuse, though?
Yeah, that's kind of, when you see these numbers, this is what you want to get rid of.
It would be 88.399999 trillion.
That's what Doge took down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So then on and off balance, it exceeds 5 times the U.S. GDP. So this is how much we owe. We can't even produce that much money in 5 years, and each year this kind of piles up. So I think,
of course, it just piles up.
Okay, so in this case here, I have the information off screen here. Let me see if I can find it on this page.
It's. I just read that one line up further back in the article. Political leaders push for constitutional fiscal limits. You keep fucking. You want to set these fucking limits, but that doesn't fucking matter because you're still gonna keep adding to the debt unless you start fucking, increasing the taxes.
Right. That's the problem. You have to increase taxes to.
But the other thing too is they could also invest in businesses that would have a return on their product that would also make money. So like, we're not saying like so many of these people like we love capitalism and blah 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 and the government should be making money. It's like it could, but That's not what they're doing. They're not doing any of the things that could make money for the people paying into it.
So just so this is a little thing from the Fortune article to help explain to us from like a homeowner's perspective. So imagine that your house brings in about $52,466 a year. We just divide by 100 million. And then you're spending $73,378. You're spending $20,000 more per year.
Sounds right.
Okay, so that's your total liabilities each kind of year.
Yeah, that's how credit cards work. Yeah, absolutely.
And then you also have additional debt of about $1.3 million.
I got a house and a business. Yeah, go on. So I'm qualified to be president of the United States. Let's go.
And you only have like $60,000 in assets. So that's like if it's like
that's
cars.
generous. Ooh, I would say maybe a third of that is what I have
So anyway,
I could maybe scrape together 60,000.
Yeah, $1.3 million worth of debt. So that's how fucked we are. If you want to think of it that way.
Actually, that's 10 more times than the amount of debt I have. 10 more times. Like, actually.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I also have a house too, and I still owe about the bank 200-something thousand on it. And also there's my car. I'll take away my car. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing to also think about here is that in our situation, the debt isn't continuously compounding. Like, sure, there's interest, but that interest is not going to amount to the same level of fucking money that is owed by the U.S. government. That's like fucking 40-some trillion versus 6 trillion, and it just keeps going up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, these are obligations. So this is 88 trillion for Medicare and Social Security, and we need to get.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. But the thing is, a lot of like people say we should like cut this from like anything, but these are things that you paid into.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our money goes to this.
Yeah. So what else is this thing good for, right? So one of the big things is one of the reasons we have such poor spending is because the Department of Defense has basically kind of overspent a lot every year. Who wouldn't expect that?
You mean bombs and missiles for bombing school children is too expensive?
Apparently so.
DJ, cue that clip of Hegseth saying, you don't have to actually do this, where he was like, Iran sucks because they spend $200 billion on bombs and missiles instead of improving their people's lives. And then somebody like replies with the image of like $200 billion would have bought this much in high-speed rail all across the United States. And it's like, fuck, that ran right through my town.
That would have been great.
Yeah. I could have come seen you guys like in a weekend.
So there's financial mismanagement between DoD and also interagency transactions. So it's like we have to, ask a different department to do things, and then we have to do some budgeting things on proper billing, and they just charge whatever, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those dumb things. So China, if you look, this is another time every single podcast have to glaze China. Please buy our debt again.
Good job, you secret agent. Honestly, I thought it was going to be me in the grand scheme of things. Because I said early on, like, I trust I would trust the government statement of China over the government statement of America or something like that. And honestly, it's still true.
That's fair. I guess moving on, we got this particular bit of ICE news here. Lawyers for ICE gave false information for justifying detaining thousands, according to
the biggest thing that this really
surprised?
No, I'm not, but like nobody's doing anything about it is the problem.
Are you surprised by that?
A little. Well, no, well, I shouldn't be.
No.
The thing with this is that all of these arrests that happened at courtrooms should be invalidated. That is how the law of our system is written to work. And so like the judge that helped that the couple people get out of there and she lost like all her shit and she got charged. None of that should be valid because they should have never been there in the first place.
Damn.
Let's get Afro Man to make a song about that.
Realistically, a lot of the shit that they've done shouldn't have been happening to begin with either.
Absolutely. And now, you know, I see there's a lot of buzz about fucking birthright citizenship because the Supreme Court is like, well, I don't know.
They have another hearing about it. I think this coming Wednesday or Thursday or something. Yeah,
absolutely. And they always I think it's scheduled for Wednesday, but they always push it, so it might be fucking Friday night at 5:30 because they're fucking gutless white people.
Wow. That was said by me.
We'll cancel a bunch of people's citizenship right before we go camping for the weekend.
Hell yeah. That's how we do. That's how we do in this country.
Fucking John Roberts and his weird ass wife. Shouldn't be allowed anywhere near a bench.
So in this case here, you know, they've tried to make some excuses. You know, this error was not caused by lack of diligence or care. So it's not just carelessness. This feels intentional.
Yeah, you know what it is then? Ignorance.
Damn.
We didn't know what we were fucking doing.
Ignorance of the law does not preclude you from the law. So
nope. Never has, never will.
Well, that's cool.
Well, that's why I'm getting this big hitting stick.
I don't know. I don't know what a hidden stick is.
That's right.
But I don't want to get hit by it.
8 feet tall. And it's got a big knob on the top of it. It's great. Anybody can use one.
There we go. I think there we go. Got little thing to make the chat easier to read on the stream. Cool. Next up, I guess, in more ICE news, ICE chief hospitalized as Stephen Miller keeps yelling at this man.
So you have that listed as Tom Homan. That's not Tom Homan.
No, it's acting head
Todd Lyons.
Yeah. And he's also kind of a bitch because he and Tom Homan like to play like, yeah, we're cops and we're hardened this blah 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 blah. No, you're pieces of shit. And like, if you let somebody like Stephen Miller yell at you to put you in the hospital, you are the smallest little bitch I've ever met in my life.
I'm so stressed out about my job that's hurting millions of Americans.
You just put your hand on their face, you push them back into their chair, and you go, "I fucking quit. You're a dipshit,
What's the
idiot."
Point? Yeah, if you hate your job, just quit. It's not that hard. That's what we all do. Don't have to.
There are plenty of jobs out there. I promise you.
That's
you can go work at McDonald's. It's okay. Nobody's going to judge you. You're probably going to make more money than I will, honestly.
He looks like it. It's hard.
This guy could just go write a book and start a podcast. You'll be all right.
I do love it. Even this
Todd Lyons.
He'll get enough dipshits to follow him.
He told
enough guys like my dad will be like, yeah, brother.
He can just get people who listen to fucking Joe Rogan to follow him.
Exactly.
That's all you really need. Joe Rogan has how many fucking idiots that follow him?
Yes.
Too many.
And hinge on every fucking word he says?
Yes.
Entirely too many.
I want to do a logo that's like the federal government brought by Salesforce and UFC, presented by Joe Rogan.
What the fuck is this OnlyFarms.gov?
Yeah, OnlyFarms.gov.
What?
Okay, let's take a look at that. We're gonna go to OnlyFarms. I got that really fast, so you guys can't see what I actually go to. Oh no. Nope. .gov, not
Wait a
fans.
minute.
Ooh.
The other one auto-completed.
Yeah? Wait, what about it?
You can see some really good model painting and cosplay.
Boosting farm income through energy.
We want to use your land to rape it and murder it for oil and coal.
All right. So now, okay. So it looks like from the Big Beautiful Bill. Is some other.
I cannot believe that they actually say right on their OBBB. That's really gross.
Oh, BB. Farmers can now defer paying capital gains tax when selling farmland to another farmer who will keep the land in agricultural use. Hell yeah.
That is a bit of a double-edged sword. The problem is like
you'll just have to pay it
corporate
later.
farms. Big corporate farms are buying out all these little farms, and like, so what this really does is help old white farmers and hurt new colored farmers, which is they are trying to establish a foothold in Southwest United States, and it's very hard for them.
Let's see. What other kind of lies we got here? The Small Business Administration has expanded Belgium for international trade loan program, allowing access to international trade loans with a 90% guarantee.
That just means you get the China money.
Damn.
That you're just adding to the national debt.
Hell yeah. Right to repair guidance has been given to farmers, not to us, but to farmers.
No.
Yeah. EPA's diesel exhaust fluid guidance reversed detain deratements were harming farmers, saving farmers.
Oh yeah, because so the one if you didn't know, like with the way gasoline is regulated, diesel is not. And so the problem is if you started regulating diesel vehicles like you did gasoline, all of them would have to come off the fucking road because they make a crazy amount of fucking pollution.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Just look at what happened to the fucking TDI Volkswagens that were apparently
because they just lied. They were just like
exhaust metrics.
Horrible. They're not even that great on gas mileage.
They're not great on gas mileage for a fucking diesel vehicle.
Oh, we saved family farms $720 million a year. Yeah, because you got sold a lie 20 years ago with all this diesel bullshit when they were like, yeah, we're going to make it out of grease from fast food. They never did that.
EPA's March DEF sensor guidance removed faulty sensor requirements and instead allows farmers the option to use more reliable sensors.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck does that even mean?
It means we put the tool in we like that puts the numbers out we like.
What the fuck?
So you're welcome.
Yep, they were talking about the gas. There we go. The live stream. Yep, the E15 waiver. We got that there. Finalized RFS set to final. Sets the highest renewable volumes in history of the program. Generated over 10 billion. Cool. I mean, actually,
can I rant about another farm thing here real quick?
Yeah, dude. You're the only one here has farm experience.
I see so many fucking ads that's like glyphosate is so safe. You know what? It got a bad rap. Joe Biden should have never banned that. Glyphosate causes cancer. Like, yes, I get it. It's a good weed eater. It works great. All of the people who had to use that as part of their job, they have ultra cancer now.
We
don't want it back.
Not regular cancer or super cancer. Ultra
cancer.
But then you guys apply so much.
I guarantee what we're going to see here is that there's going to be, because they banned it at the federal level. So now what they're going to say is they're running all these ads. It's like, it's so safe, blah, blah, blah. The next time there's a public vote, they're going to be, let's bring glyphosate back. The federal government doesn't know. We're real farm people. We're tough. We can handle a little cancer. Yeah. And so they're like, no, yeah, let's let these dumb people re-vote for glyphosate. No, listen, amazing. I loved it. And the purple top Roundup, I know, I get it. I still have some out in my garage. That shit works. It's great. But if you have to work with it for a living, like you work for the city with like weed Roundup, or you work for the schools, like doing lawn care and shit, that shit's going to give you ultra cancer.
Yeah, and then the thing is, like a lot of farmers, they will apply as much as they want, basically, to get rid of it, and then this runs off into your water supply. So then they drink up the cancer. So
bingo. Even there's so many knock-on effects for all of these fucking forever chemicals. Like they don't go. They just. It's not that they just go nowhere. They just sit there, dude. Anyways, go on. That's my other farm thing. Glyphosate is not safe.
Yeah, that's right. Next up, we got a few
I'm
things.
gonna add that. I've been thinking about updating my protest sign, and people had like other protest stuff on the back side of their sign, and I think I'm gonna go with glyphosate is not safe.
All right. I don't know why we have this article. It's from March 10. There's an outage. Did anybody remember?
Oh, I added this one, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this.
All right. So we're gonna talk about, I guess, Amazon having a lot of like outages and stuff. Keep going with it.
It's not just Amazon.
All right. So tell us about this because I did not read this.
All right. This is my hot take. I want your feedback on my hot takes. So, Amazon has been having a lot of fucking outages. You guys have kind of clued me in on like Amazon Data East being shitty as fuck, like in general. And then I realized like, oh, the businesses that I rely on for my job they're on the East Coast. And so lately, Nvidia has been having a lot of fucking problems, like getting their video games and fucking whatever to work. Like Arc Knights, they're just straight up like, or the new Enfield Arc Knights game. They're just like, I don't know, run it with the DirectX 11. We can't figure out why it's stuttering. Windows 11 sucks shit right now. It has sucked shit for like 3 or 4 months. It's bloated and crappy. Fucking Amazon, like we have to figure out why we're having all these outages. I have an idea. It's because all of your shit is fucking AI vibe coded. Anybody?
Yeah, that could do some of it. Yeah.
Some of it?
Yeah, I'm sure that's some of it. I highly doubt that that a lot of their infrastructure that they put in place before they started rolling out all this AI shit is completely AI coded. But it goes back to the whole, having a monopoly thing. The amount of data centers that they have probably just can't fucking maintain the necessary computing power that you need to run all this shit. Like I would be surprised if they actually can, because we would probably need to have fucking data centers all over the place to fucking run everything that they want to run.
And the data centers themselves require a ton of power and water, and they make a ton of pollution. And they want to open 2 in North Dakota, and people are finally like, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea.
It's probably a bad idea. Yeah.
What do we? What's the alternative then? If like, okay, well, these data centers are actually a pretty fucking bad idea because they turn our, nice land into a fucking wasteland. What do we do computing wise?
I mean, realistically, there's not much that we can change right now without some advances in technology, because the more shit that we need for computing, the more fucking water and resources you need to cool it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just big companies like that are doing computing on this shit like that. It's small businesses. It's companies like the one that I work for, and a lot of financial businesses are doing the same thing. They're switching from on-premise infrastructure to all cloud shit, and all these data centers are just being used for the cloud, basically.
Yeah, and that's mostly a bit of it, right? Because the idea of that, the cloud is just a server somewhere else, really.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what it is.
It's not that it doesn't exist. It just is a computer somewhere else.
It's just a virtual shit for you, but somebody else is having to actually host that physical thing somewhere else.
Yeah, and mostly people just use US East, US East period, because most of these businesses are on the East Coast. Most people live on the East Coast, so why wouldn't?
Yeah, because the majority of the shit that's on the East Coast, you have to remember that a lot of Amazon servers are in the Virginia region. A lot of Amazon's data centers are in Virginia regions, so it's just all this shit is being routed there. You select. You want to use like a VPN, for example. Washington D.C. is one of the options.
Yeah.
Amazon has a lot of fucking data centers there for whatever fucking reason. Not whatever fucking reason, but that's because it's a central hub to the East Coast. So
I linked an article that I think I've talked about on here before, but it was like a data center takes their warm water, pumps it into a public pool to warm it, and then gets the cool water back. Why can't we just do that more?
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Because
it does make sense, but that the return of investment for them would not make sense for them to do it that way.
Okay, you're right, but what if we fucking legislated it?
I can't legislate it if all these fucking people have lobbyists. That's why we can't legislate it.
They got to use they use public water. That thing is everybody just uses public water, just drains, local rivers and lakes and shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like, oh no, people think like, oh, water's infinite. No, man, we're using it so much faster than it's coming in right now.
Now they took salt water and then just rusted out the CPUs, and they have this constant routines. Yeah, that, I think it's a better idea. We just pump out salt water and then just desalinate it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you can have crusty CPUs.
So well, I mean, they could make the fucking like hood for CPUs out of something interesting.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
Stainless steel or something.
There's a lot of and they don't want to do anything to change it because it's.
Of course, tooling is expensive. I get it, especially at that like close of a level.
Yeah,
and investors got to get paid.
People got to get paid. Speaking of people being able to get paid, as we are all men in our middle age, we thought that the army is no longer for us, but not anymore.
Because it's good to have a fallback,
That's right. So now they've raised the enlistment age to 42. Hell yeah!
But we've all got degrees, so we could be warrant officers real easy,
And also ease marijuana restrictions. So if you
that's good because I smoked 2 joints right before the show.
That's right. So if you have a sort of restriction on a single marijuana possession conviction, so
I do love the hat though. Come on, oh man, I could pull that off. Finally, a white guy thing.
Yep. So it's from 35 to 42. So I can now tell my friend Taylor that he can keep his job.
Look, it's a white guy yelling at a bunch of Latino people.
Bro, you don't need to tell him that. Once he's in, he's in. He don't until he retires.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll trick him into it.
There's a limit to joining. There's an age limit for joining, not an age limit for staying in. Where do you think all these generals and shit are like in their 50s and 60s?
I don't know.
Oh jeez. I don't know.
I don't think that much about many things.
Oh jeez.
But okay, yep, the average age recruit is 22. Sounds about right. So then that means I thought I was I thought I was getting too old for it, but it looks like if this being a software person doesn't work out, I got a second fallback right here.
Why? Why wouldn't that work out?
Because AI is taking my jobs.
Oh. But it's making everything trash.
Yeah. But it's okay. So there's that. We also got some war news, in the upcoming Iran.
We're at war. 2 wars.
We're at 2 wars.
Only 2 wars?
The first war, I guess, is the Pentagon readies for weeks of U.S. ground operations in Iran.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't do that.
It'll be fine. Just quick adventure, in and out. Quick adventure, in and out.
No. You're gonna
in and out.
You're gonna get a bunch of cool dudes killed.
In and out.
No.
In and out.
And you're not gonna. Oh boy, hey DJ, play that clip of Obama's week. He's gonna invade Iran. Don't play the clip.
Obama's week invade Iran.
Thank you, AI.
There's no evidence that Obama's invade Iran. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Thank you, AI.
Trump literally was like, he's a bad negotiator. He'll invade Iran.
This is from Morning Tea. MS Now. Oh, come on.
How dare you, Morning Joe? The guy who went down to Mar-a-Lago like 2 days after Trump got elected and was like, please, Daddy, don't put me in the gulag.
It's going to be 2 weeks, Joe. Yeah, they underpay. That's right. But it's okay. If we don't go, I say we should let the General Muzuhi Kanrubagada. He said he can take Tehran in 14 days. Hell yeah.
Maybe.
So Uganda is coming into war. Hell yeah. And I think Qatar is also stepping out of our alliance or something like that. So there's some of those kind of things.
I would join Uganda. Hell yeah, let's go. Fuck it. Why not?
It's not Uganda, it's Weganda now.
Hell yeah.
And I guess the last thing I have prepared up is that some Ku Klux Klan items were found in the Mississippi Department of Safety, in the Department of Public Safety, as they're packing.
Okay, so I have a few things to say about this because, one, this could be totally genuine, and it's just like, oh fuck, we fucked up. Also, the Department of Public Safety, the Department of Public Transportation, the Department of like Adult and Human Services or whatever in Mississippi was all together at one time, and their state patrol was under that for a time. And they were like state investigators who probably had evidence against these people. So that's probably why at least a fraction of it was there.
Yeah. So they were able to find, besides just hoods, they also had entire paperwork. So this is apparently a ledger of all the KKK members and who has paid and who has not. So this guy here named Henry Q. Jesterbottom or whatever, he did not pay up.
Remember, it's always about money, guys.
And
I don't give a shit about anything else.
Yep. So here's the, here's the charter. Is that a fancy K charter? Holy crap!
It has to be, right?
Wow.
Harder.
Talk about racist.
I'll give them this. That's pretty cool. It's very Warhammer.
Yeah. This from the charter of the White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan in Mississippi. But yeah, so they're kind of moving on, gross. And there's a secret ritual here, so that's cool.
It was on Friday. I was at my job, my store that I own, part of, and 3 fellows walked in. It was a Native American guy, a white guy, and a Latino guy. And they were all part of the... Let me tell you a joke. White guy, Latino guy, Native American guy walked into my shop, and they all were part of the same neo-Nazi biker gang.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, and, they were as bright as you probably would think they were, Guess what? Stupidity doesn't discriminate. And so, but like my business partner didn't realize it. And the one guy was like, hey, you got a bathroom? And one of the other customers, and he's a good dude. He's a guy who hangs out at the shop a lot. And he's just a good dude. He's related to the entire German clan in this area. He was like, yeah, it's back here. Let me show you. It's kind of hard to find. And it is. It's kind of hard to find. And then they left and I was kind of snickering and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, did you guys not realize that those guys were they had SS's all over them? The white dude had fucking Thor's hammers tattooed all over his face and shit, and he had one around his neck. The fucking Latino guy was more old school, he was wearing his cuts, he had his he had his bandana on with the hat on the right way, and he was looking pretty fly, not gonna lie. And he was very respectful. And then the leader was a Native American guy who was 500 pounds.
Damn.
He was maybe 5 foot 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. 6, 7. Somewhere in there.
Damn, Chief White.
I was just
crap.
And I was just none of you came on a motorcycle. all of you came in the most like hilariously like screen printed SS looking. We AI ripped off a Slayer cover album and then put the Nazi iconography back into it. Ever. And then they were just like, okay, bye. Thank you for hosting us. And I'm like, these are the people that the Trump people are afraid of?
Little bit.
Fucking, it's stupid. These people can't read. They can't read, man.
That's pretty crazy. Why are they doing it at the store? Did they buy any like cards?
All right. Well, the first guy was like, "You got any One Piece?" The 500-pound guy. He's like, "You got any One Piece?" I was like, "Nah, man. It sells out like literally as soon as we get it." He's like, "What about the next set?" I was like, "Well, we're gonna get a little bit, but probably not much." And he was like, "I'll pay you double for it." I'm like, "Okay." First of all, no. Second of all, I don't know you. Get out of here, man. And I was just like, "Nah, man. We're not set up for that." He's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure."
Damn.
So, and then he was like, "I could bring down some really cool magic cards." And I'm like, "That's cool. Let me see them. I would love to see them." He's like, "Cool. I'll bring them down." Which means he ain't going to bring shit down.
He ain't do nothing. So they're going to be
He
proxies.
ain't got shit. And they were talking about how they were up in Williston. That's oil field country and stuff like, "Oh, the shop owner up there won't buy anything from us either." Like, yeah, that's because you're a piece of shit fucking like weirdo Native American white supremacist. Get out of here.
Yeah. We got anything else? That's all I got for prepared things.
No. Yeah, that's probably enough. You want to hit the ground news minute, maybe?
We can do a ground news minute.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We got some of these. We got Rob Schneider.
Hell yeah, Rob Schneider.
Yep.
U.S. diplomat.
Yep. Restores military draft.
We suck again.
Hell yeah.
Monkey, do you know who Rob Schneider is?
Rob Schneider?
Yeah, do you know who he is?
I mean, that shitbag from all the Adam Sandler movies?
Yeah.
Perfect. As a cinephile, perfect.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly right.
House discharge petition on TPS for
Wait. Go up to that. FBI director pushes to release investigative files on Eric Swalwell. Like, the guy has done nothing.
Who's Eric Swalwell?
He's a fucking random ass congressman who's just like, wow, isn't this bad what our government is doing?
Damn.
He's literally kind of a generic white boy who's like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Like, let's get these FBI files about this guy out.
That's about right. We see the distribution, mostly the left side, is saying those things. We can take a look at something. Where's the... Oh, I zoomed in too big. That's why. We can take a look at... Let's look at my local blind spot. Let's see what we got going on.
Ooh, I like that.
Chemical plant in southern Israel hit by Iranian missiles. Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Ooh, that's bad.
But California leads push at key vitamins to corn tortillas to reduce Latino birth
fortify
rates.
more foods. That's a good thing.
That's good.
That's a good thing. Fortify foods.
Trump shares letter about only way to go to heaven as Pope Leo says God doesn't listen to prayers of
that one up.
people who go make war. That sounds about right to me.
Based Pope. Based American Pope.
Reasonable Pope.
It's too woke.
80-year-old
we
man.
should play the Indiana Jones the Indiana Jones game, because there's some good Catholicism in there. There's good Catholicism, I promise, as a chaplain.
I heard that game was actually pretty fun.
The game is incredible.
Hell yeah.
You know what's not incredible? Crimson Desert, a game I'm going to try to put 2 or 3 more hours into.
Yeah, you can watch.
Because apparently there are wrestling moves in it. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oklahoma House passes bipartisan bill to allow human remains to be used as fertilizer.
Yeah,
why is that controversial?
Wait, there was another one I wanted to bring up. Hang on.
Epstein Island replaces White House name on Android. Google blames fake map edit. That's pretty funny.
Oh, this is one I wanted to talk about. I put it in the Discord chat.
In the Discord chat. No, I don't see it.
In the peasant chat, the voice chat.
In the peasant chat. Thank you.
Mods invert balls.
Oh, that's fine. Whoops.
Oh, see, it did that too to me. God damn the fucking.
Hang on, just give me one. But
the biggest part of this is that Tennessee going full weirdo on transgender people. Anybody who receives care from a doctor for their transition now has to be monitored. So we're making lists. Everybody was like, no lists for my gun. But like, oh, you got this medical care that doesn't affect anybody but you? Yep, we got to have a list for that.
Yeah, that's pretty trash, not gonna lie.
It's fucked up.
There we go.
Horrible.
What? Oh, you want to load the rest of the page? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I tried.
That's the long and the short of it. It's really terrible. Like, one of the big reasons I went out to, well, there's a lot of reasons to go out to protest, but like the people in charge right now want to see me and the people I care about dead. And it's probably the same for you, and you don't even realize it.
That's right. So that is why the best we can do besides rioting and setting things on fire, which is
We're not there yet, but
not
very
there.
close.
Is to go out and vote, go get
Hell yeah.
public locally.
It's voting season too, baby.
Yeah.
Midterms coming up.
I think I did work
Never
on
miss a game.
I know that there is some I guess there are little things that we can directly pass. I know there's what we call propositions that are up on North Dakota. I think I wrote a little bit about that last year. So
Correct.
we're going to add some of that. But you can follow us, I guess, also on Blue Sky. Yep. So here's Justin controlling the Blue Sky.
That's me. That's where I skeet from.
That's right. So follow us on there for his latest skeets.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's where I'm deranged.
That's right. All right. Anything else?
Nah. Well, actually, yeah. I'm going to stream video games one way or another, whether I play with people or not, because if I stream video games, I get to count it as work, and then it doesn't count.
That's right. That's how it works.
Yep. So I'll do that today. Probably some gacha, maybe some Star Citizen, whatever. If you guys want to play, I'm in. If not, let's get the hell out of here.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching our podcast.
Bye-bye.